Going, it is time for you to ask me some Japanese questions or what I did in Japan. There's also giveaway prices also to be shown as well. So I'm just going to wait here for just a little bit, let the crowd come in, and then we can talk about my trip because people like my vlog. So, well, let's do this. Why not? There's nothing else to do right now for me anyways, except making coffee. Woohoo! I do like coffee. This is butter toffee coffee. Woohoo! I need it. Especially trying to get used to the time zone adjustment. Hello, GA Scratcher. Hello, Soki Scratcher. Hello, Tivaldi. Woohoo! Yeah, party time. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for showing up. Time for a little bit of question time if you like. If you want to just chit-chat, let's chit-chat. I got my coffee right here ready to go. And also, I got some giveaways for you as well. Woohoo! I know, what a win-win-win situation, isn't it? A little bit of chat, a little bit of coffee, and a little bit of good times. Let's have it. Right now, by the way, this is my house, as you can see. Woohoo! How have the Japanese scratchers been? Well, I mean, I really can't tell you too much about it. Because, let me put my coffee down. Well, I'm not going to say too much, but let's just say it was a little confusing how it is done. Actually, over in Japan, they are called lotto shops. They're completely unrelated to any place else. Like, for example, gas shops, gas stations. It's only gas stations. And that's it, just gas station. There is nothing inside except for, like, one vending machine. Convenience store is a convenience store. It has to be separate, away from the gas station. And there's lotto stations where you could go to a little. It looks like a little pod, and you can go in and go get your lotto tickets. But they're very picky about that. But thank you for that first question that I can answer. GA Scratcher, you too will be receiving. Here you go. Congrats, first giveaway. Now, this is how it's done. For the scratch off, I can show you. There you go. Now, what you have to do is that you have to get 3 of the same symbols in a row. It can be diagonal, it can be vertically, and whatnot. It's a little strange, but that is how you do it. So, congratulations, GA Scratcher. You just won yourself a lotto ticket. Now, the thing is, if you win, well, I really don't know what to tell you. If you win, woo, you really can't do much about it. But congratulations, GA Scratcher. Just give me a private message. Get me an email or whatnot. My email is isaiahmchavez@yahoo.com. Send me an address because I don't have one right here. So congratulations, GA Scratcher. I'm going to put your name on this one so I won't forget it. So there you go. Yes, you did too, GA Scratcher. Not only that, you just won yourself a scratch off as well. I did, GA Scratcher, and there you go. You got it. You actually won it too, so. But it's really cool because they really don't have too many. They don't have too many scratch off stations around that area. To be honest with you, and I went to quite a few places. And anime, as you know, is huge in Japan. So that's why, as you can see, it. Don't know if you can see it. Nope. It's Dragon Ball Z. So that's really cool that they're actually doing a scratch off of Dragon Ball Z. Now, the only thing is just don't scratch off that part right there. You really can't see. Well, maybe you can. Yeah, just don't scratch those off because that's what my friend said. He speaks Japanese. I don't. But I tried it myself, and here, let me show you what I won. Oh, by the way, they come in these packages, which is really interesting. So when you scratch off, this is my losing one. See, I didn't win anything. I didn't get 3 in a row. So when you do, it corresponds to that right there. So hopefully you can win. That'd be really cool. But anyways, let's see. Cool ticket. Yes, it is, Relina. Very cool ticket. GA Scratcher, this would be on the way for you as soon as I can. Just shoot me out that email. And yes, Tivaldi, when it comes to the vending machines, there are vending machines everywhere. Like, I've never seen a place where you could be in a lonely street. There's nothing on that street but vending machines. Did you know that there's one vending machine per 23 people in Japan? Can you believe that? That's a lot of machines. Now, I did try a couple of them, and they were actually really good. There was actually soup in a can, clam soup in a can, clam soup in a can. There we go. And it was actually really good. There was corn soup, bean soup. There was a lot of different type of soups. And also in the vending machines, not only do they do cold, it also does hot as well. It's really interesting how one line does cold, one line does hot, and the other line does a little bit of anything. And also the drinks were really good too. Over in Japan, think of, okay, Coca-Cola over here, Tivaldi, is like green tea over there. Everything's green tea, green tea, green tea, green tea. Let me tell you, it could run you out pretty quick. There you go. I said it. It runs you out pretty good. Like it cleanses your body in more ways than one. But anyways, they also have something called roasted tea, which is disgusting. Think of You have a glass of water, and then you somehow light it on fire, and then you drink it. It just doesn't taste good. But there was green tea, there was yellow tea, chrysanthemum tea, just tea, more tea, Tivaldi tea, I don't know. There was just so many different types, and I had a lot of them. So I was really, really happy with that. Now, the only thing about Japan, though, is that if you think a New York minute is tight, when it comes to Japan, a Tokyo minute is like a half of a New York minute. You only have 7 seconds to jump on that train, and out you go. Because sorry about that. You only have 7 seconds, and then out you go. It's really, really fast paced. You have no time to pretty much think. And also, think of a maze. That's pretty much what the Tokyo station was all about, was a maze. So, I had a lot of fun in Japan. I went and saw the QVC, the CEO of QVC. Hello, Mrs. Scratch King. Crean, how's it going? Glad you can come along and talk with us about Japan and what you guys want to know. And also, in Japan, believe it or not, you can take a step back in time. Netflix isn't that popular, actually, in Tokyo. They still have blockbusters. They're called Tsurayas. Pretty much, it's a mega store of, you can rent DVDs, you can rent Blu-rays, and you can even rent CDs. It's like you just took a step back in time, and these places are actually quite popular. And not only that, over there, Sony, obviously, since it's in Japan, is a big contender. The PS for everything. Xbox is not that popular, believe it or not. Very, very few people has Xboxes. And what's funny, though, actually, I don't have it with me. They actually have PSP stuff is still popular there, too. Now, as you know, PSPs, these type of games, they were made around over a decade ago, and they're still being popularly used today. So that was really interesting how it just took a step back in time, and it's not a step back in time. That's what they do in Japan. But also in IKEA, I'm doing great, Mrs. Scratch Crean. But what's also interesting about Japan, though, was the arcades. Now, at the arcade, it's really not an arcade. It's a claw arcade. That's pretty much all it is. Yes, you did see the Sega store, Mrs. Scratch King. That's pretty much what it was. Everything was a claw. And I did rent a couple of things, which is kind of funny. Now, okay, in Japan, everything is cute, 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 okay? This is what I won. I won that in 3 tries. It's, I don't know if it's a blanket or a banner or whatnot. It's really interesting. What else did I rent? Oh, alright, guys. Another thing I won. Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous, but I won that too. It only took 2 tries to rent it, and I won it. I didn't know. I only had 2 choices. Over in Japan, with the claw machines, you got different choices to pick from. I had a choice of that or some type of like a little kitty thing, and I was like, I don't want a kitty thing. I want a little bit of craziness. Now, a lot of people might know Pocky, Pocky, Pocky. Everyone eats Pocky in Japan. Actually, that's not true. I actually saw no one eat Pocky in Japan. And as you know, Kit Kats. Kit Kats are very popular. There we go. Strawberry shortcake Kit Kats. Now, the thing is that this too is not that popular in Japan. People say, oh, you know, you could try out all the crazy flavors. But the thing is that they're only in specialty shops. I really didn't see this stuff every place. So it was really interesting and whatnot. I did go over to a Buddhist temple. And it was interesting, you know, praying, you know, to Buddha. It was really interesting. And not only that, there was called a wishing wall. What you did, you paid a little bit of money, not much, to get one of these. Now, on the opposite side of it, you have to write a wish. And then you hang it up on the wall. And the Buddhas, the monks and whatnot, would be praying to that for you to get good luck. Really interesting. To me, it's different. Oh, and by the way, this didn't cost too much. So I didn't pay tons of money out my butt. But some... I bet they have a lot of street vendors. No, believe it or not, there wasn't many street vendors because of vending machines. Vending machines. That's pretty much all it was. So, it was really interesting, though. I really had a lot of fun over there. Now, I'd fill that out for sure. But anyways, what other questions do you have about Japan and whatnot? Let me know. By the way, another really crazy thing. As you know, over here in the States, fashion is #1. Now, it was -7 degrees, Celsius. So that's around in the teens. And there were women that was wearing miniskirts with leggings, just having it out. And I was like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you walk around 15 degrees in just a little miniskirt with leggings? I'd be frozen. You'd just see an Isaiah block you'd have to slide me home or something like that. It was ridiculous. Mrs. Scratch Queen, what did you say about the arcade? All the rooms, that's small that you stayed in. No, actually, I lived with most of my friends and with my friend. He lives over in Nagano and whatnot. So, that's what I did. Anyways, now guys, hold on. What else? But there is small rooms that you can eat. There is small rooms that you can get. It was only $40 to be in a teeny tiny room. And it was interesting because it had more it had more stuff than a 4-star hotel. There you go. Like it had free massages, free food, free drinks, an onsen. An onsen mean a hot mineral bath, hot bath. It was actually really nice and whatnot. Yay, my friend's over here too. But anyways, hey guys, let's do a second giveaway. Now, here we go. This is for all you guys. How much did this cost? In yen. So let me know. The closest answer gets one of these. So how much did this cost? The scratch off. Let me know in the comments. Who's ever closest will get it. And I'm not going to say anything, so keep on answering, folks. Would I go back? Yes, I would go back, just because there was so much to do, so little time to do it in. I wish I had more time. I really did. Because if not, I don't know. I just wish I had more time. I didn't have too much time over there. But keep answering, guys. We only got, I'll get 30 more seconds for this. How much did this cost in yen? And I do see an answer that is close, but I'm not going to say. But would I go back? I would. And also only one response per person. So unfortunately, I'm not going to accept the 150 or the 200. Just one response. That's it. Sorry about that. Alrighty. I'm going to kill the giveaway. And believe it or not, Lewis Robles. Lewis, let me know. You just won a Japanese scratch-off. It was actually 200 yen. So, Mrs. Scratch King, I know you had it, but you had multiples, which I only accept one per person. Congratulations, Lewis Robles. Let me know. Get me on my Facebook. Get me on an email so I can email this out to you. My email is isaiahmchavez@yahoo.com. And you, Lewis Robles, will be getting one of these. So congratulations. Hopefully you win. But if you win, I don't know what you could do. I mean, you can maybe you could frame it. There you go. A cool Dragon Ball Z scratcher. That'd be really cool. So congratulations to Lewis Robles for that. And yeah, hanging on your wall. Yeah, I mean, or if you want, you could just post it on your head if you're bored. I don't know. But anyways, congratulations, Lewis, on that. Just email me and I will ship this out to you right away, probably tomorrow. But I do have one more, but I'm not going to do it just for a little while. Guys can keep talking to me and whatnot, and we could keep it up. Do they have a Comic-Con? They do, but I've never seen it, Lewis, so I wish. And GA Scratcher, the food conveyor belt, was really cool, and it was cheap. It only cost me around 800 yen, which is around $7.20 in US bucks for that. So, about the cuisine, I did see a question about that. The cuisine, delicious. Like, I lost weight because of eating all the food. I know that sounds strange, but yes, I did lose weight because I ate the food over there. It was very yummy. It was very delicious. And it was cheap. There was a lot of ramen shops. There wasn't many McDonald's places, believe it or not. And the McDonald's over there, they do no refills. So get a big drink and drink it slow, because that's all you're going to get. But the French fries tasted like French fries. There was no difference whatsoever. But the chicken that I had, it was really weird because it was like lightly breaded chicken topped with like an egg salad. And then on top of the egg salad was lettuce. And then on top of that with mayonnaise. It was a really strange combination. I ate it. It was different. It was unique and whatnot. And yes, yeah, Dragon Ball Z. It is very cool. I'm trying to. You guys ask me so many questions. I have to keep going backwards in the chit chat. But in the arcade room, believe it or not, there wasn't many different games outside of the claw catcher. And let me tell you, when it comes to those claw machines, a lot of them you knew it was going to be rigged. Like the ones a couple of them that I played before I stopped, I realized that it was very, very smooth. So when it grasped, it just would slide right off of it. You won't have any type of chance. So I moved on with it. There was quite a few of those, so I didn't like them at all. But there was a few games that you can actually play. And it was really cool because it was keys and touchscreen. So when you're doing the game, you have to go and like flick your hands up or whatnot and touch a touchscreen. It was pretty interesting games that they had over there, and a lot of RPG games. That in the arcade, it was like a light pen that you had to, jot down with. It was really interesting. It was really different, and the arcades, multiple floors, a couple of them were 4 floors high, 5 floors high, of just nothing but cloud catchers and different video games. It was actually really cool. Did you try one of the places where you can get a small little dish, and it was like a whole big meal, but it was just a little out of time? That was the conveyor belt thing. You only got like 2 pieces of sushi at a time, but you kept on filling it up until you make a whole big meal out of it. And the French fries were actually over there. I wanted a little bit of American food also. The French fries tasted differently, but it was still delicious. It was still really, really good. Did you put your feet in the water and let the... No. I didn't see any of those type of massages. And no, there was no happy ending massages as well. I know, I'm sorry for the guys, but no happy ending massages. But there was different type of cafes. And for the last one of the day, last one, name 2 out of the 3 cafes that I went to. There was a few cafes that I went to. You can write, and also if you know different cafes, just write it in. And there is no one per person. Just respond. 2 different answers. I went to a couple of different cafes that are very unique to Japan. I'll give you a hint. Unique to Japan. Really strange. Like American cars. No, actually, Lewis, the vehicles that they had were very, very tiny. I hit my head on quite a few of them. Let me tell you, I think I've probably got brain damage by now with all the times I hit my head on these teeny tiny vehicles. Like, you have to literally lean back like that in order to jump in. So, there's a few cafes in Japan. Write it down. I rented 2 out of the 3 of those. There's also more different types. That's going to be for the last giveaway of the night. Let me hear you. Let's see you get it. And also, the people that already got one can try again. They can get another one of these. So let me know what different cafes was I at. And it's also unique to Japan. And also, you probably saw it on a YouTube video. Not the ones that I've done, but you can probably, I'm giving you tons of hints. You can probably get it and watch it on a YouTube video. So this is for the last giveaway of the night before I have to say bye. Yeah, Lewis, 6'2", no, I'm 5'8", and I still had a lot of problems over there. But I really liked it. The mannerisms over there in Japan are much, much different. Let me tell you. Everyone is very respectable. There are no tattoos. Tattoos are looked negatively upon over there in Japan. Also, a lot of people were black, white, and gray. I felt, how do they treat Americans? Kami and Chiba, no. How do they treat Americans? They looked at you differently because over in Japan, no one really had a beard. This is me. I've got too much. They looked at you differently, like. Like they did that a few times. Just looked at me like that, and I'm like, okay, sorry, I'm not one of you guys. But are they welcoming? Yes, most are very welcoming. They help you out if you don't know the language. I do know some of the language, not too much, just a few phrases to get me by. So for the last one, anyone gonna respond? Anyone? For the last scratch off of the night? But if you have any more questions, also let me know. It was a lot of fun. And it was actually like you're trying to scare them. Yeah, I don't have the most friendly face, I guess. But would I go there again? Yes. It's also pretty cheap. Well, it can be cheap. My flight... Well, you know what? Let me change the question because not many people are getting it. The question is... How much did I pay for my flight? There you go. How much did I pay? Right down below. Get the last one. I changed the question, how much did I pay for my flight round trip from here in Tampa all the way to Tokyo? Just write down the closest person that answers, and there's only one per try now, will get that last ticket. And everyone can play. Everyone can write to get one of these. 300? I wish. My goodness gracious. I wish it was that low. Oh, you know what? Let's stop it. GA Scratcher just hit it. Right on the money. 800 bucks. So GA Scratcher, you've got 2 of these to play with. Congratulations. Just write it below. Or you can write your email below. I'll get you, or vice versa. Yes, GA Scratcher, you won. It was only $800 over there. The only reason why it was $800 is because I piecemeal my flight. I went from Tampa to LAX, and then LAX to Japan. Now, if I went straight over from LAX to Japan, it would have been $1,500. That's a lot of money, and I don't have that type of cash. But anyways, let me see if I can find my tape real quick, because I want to play. I want to do one of these. Oh, and I'm spilling my stuff all over the place. Okay, now I'm going to play one of these too, because I only played one. Sorry about the crazy glare, but I am going to switch my camera. Alright guys, so congratulations to the 2 winners, winning 3 of them. Hopefully you like it. Now I will be playing one of these myself. So, okay. What you have to do, you have to get 3 of those in a row in order to win. So, and I will give you a bonus. For the people that won, you guys will also be receiving yen. This is 10 yen, which is like a dime. So you guys will be receiving some of this as well. Congratulations. Let's scratch off. Why not? Okay. Hopefully, I will get 3 in a row. That would be nice. Here we go. A Z. A Z. Uh-oh. Ah, sword. Okay, so I've got to get a sword through. Nope. Come on, Z. Another Z. Nope. No. That would have been nice. I would have won 100. That would have been great. But unfortunately, I did not win anything. That was nice. But anyways, guys, that's how you play that scratch off. So enjoy your yen. Enjoy the awesome scratchers. Hopefully you will enjoy it, and hopefully you can win too. That would be nice. All right, GA Scratcher, that is cool. Just Mrs. Scratch Queen, just give me an email, IsaiahMChavez@yahoo.com, and you will be getting one of these as well. So that is very cool. GA, be super excited. Hopefully you enjoy it. Also, guys, you guys have a great night. Looks like we, if she doesn't respond, I'm out to her. GA Scratcher sounds good. Isn't GA Scratcher awesome? Yeah, I love him too. He's a great guy. And also, guys, if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to him. Subscribe to Mrs. Scratch Queen, and everyone that's been in this chat tonight, subscribe to each other. Show that scratching love, you know? But anyways, guys, that's been about all I got to say. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all the questions about Japan, all the craziness and all of that. Sorry, right now I'm picking out you guys' yen. See? I got a couple of them already. So that I will take these out immediately. So just email me. I'll get you in. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking my Japan trip. I love to travel. Traveling is one of my favorite things to do. The reason why I travel is because when I was a kid, I had very, very little money and we didn't go anyplace. I was usually stuck at home. But now with the career that I've got now, I could go out, I could see sights, I could do things. And that's what I'm all about, is traveling, seeing sights, and doing stuff. And yes, I might have a language barrier in Japan, but you know what? I still had a great time. I had a lot of good food. I had a lot of great memories and whatnot. And you guys should travel too. You guys should live that life, because when you get old, you don't want to be that guy that said, I could have. That sucks. Be that guy that says, I did. Because that fulfills your life, pretty much. That's what makes me, is that I love to travel. My next trip is going to be with Arizona with my mom. That's going to be our first vacation we've ever had. So I'm really happy about that. And then afterwards, next year, I'll hopefully go to the UK. Huh? Wouldn't you guys like that? I know I will. Maybe we could play the lottery over there. But anyways, guys, have a great night. I'll see you later, and have a good one. Thanks for watching.